3 of the 2025 ABB FIA Formula E World Championship comes to you from Jeddah, our first of 6 double-header weekends this season, and we're under the floodlights on the Western Cornish coast. Very excited for this one. A new circuit, new challenges for the drivers as well here tonight in terms of pit boost being introduced for the first time. Our first time to have pit stops since the Gen 1 era. Drivers will be coming to a stop for 30 seconds and having an extra 10% worth of energy injected into their cars during the race. But first of all, let's have a look at this Jeddah Cornish circuit. Just over 3 kilometres long. David Coulthard and Karun Chandok alongside me. David, down into turn 1 and turns 2. That's a crucial overtaking spot, but the circuit then begins to open up a bit.
Yeah, that next section there, the sort of high speed 5, 6, 7, just a bit of fun for the drivers, got to position the car. Then we get into what is the first of a series of chicanes. Very tight, they're nicknaming this the bus stop. A bit of curb hopping required before running down into what is again where we see the attack mode there. There's a choice of lines, definitely going to create some overtaking and then keep it clean through the chicanes for some more.
Yeah, 19 corners in total. You can see the pit lane there, which will be used under racing conditions as well. So excited to see how that is all going to play out. Let's run you through the starting grid though ahead of round 3 here today. 22 drivers lining up on it. At the back of it, Edo Mortara, problem in qualifying for him. A technical issue meant he set no lap time. Lucas de Grassi, a 40-place penalty means he lines up 21st, with Zane Maloney also getting a penalty for the Lola Yamaha Apps team. Next up, you've got David Beckman and then Sebastian Buemi in the envisioned difficult day at the office for the cars in green. And all Andretti row 8 as well, with Jake Dennis struggling with a feeling under braking. Nico Muller lines up alongside him. Next up is Stoffel van Dorn and Antonio Felix da Costa, 13th on the grid for number 13. He won the inaugural race in Saudi Arabia back in 2018. Sam Bird yet to qualify better than 10th in the season 11, and Jean-Eric Verne also just on the fringes of the top 10 here with the DS Penske team. He was the pole sitter a year ago when we raced in Diriyah. Nick Casti missed out on the duels, but it's his best qualifying of the season in 9th place. He's pointless in the championship so far. Dan Ticktum, his first duel appearance since last year, and then the previous Saudi pole sitter Jake Hughes lines up alongside him, the number 55, his first top 10 start for the Maserati MSG team. Nick de Vries, Mahindra's best qualifying of the season, aiming for a 3rd consecutive points finish, is the Dutchman under the floodlights here tonight. Then next up is Mitch Evans, 5th on the grid for a 2nd consecutive race in the Jaguar TCS racing car. 4th on the grid here for Taylor Barnard, his first dual appearance and top 10 start for McLaren. Oliver Rowland, he won from 3rd on the grid a month ago in Mexico. Can he repeat that feat here tonight in Jeddah? The front row, a first ever German front row, is comprised of the former champion, the reigning world champion of Pascal Wehrlein, and then Maximilian Günther, his first pole position since Jakarta 2023. So final preparations are underway, drivers are ready to go in this race. It'll be a 31 lapper, and we're also celebrating 100 races for ABB here as our title